If you're moving to Austin, then chances are you already know that there are a ton of areas and neighborhoods to consider. It can get overwhelming. So in today's video, we're gonna highlight one of my favorite South Austin suburbs. We're gonna dive into 3 of my favorite new construction communities here, and I'm gonna let you know why so many people are choosing to move to Buda. Buda is 15 miles away from downtown Austin. It's got this beautiful, historic downtown area where they've taken these older buildings and cool cafes have moved in, cocktail bars, restaurants, you name it. We're gonna check that out, as well as a beautiful outdoor amphitheater and city park at the end of this street. But first, let's head over to Sunfield, which is on the east side of Buda. It is a premier neighborhood for new construction homes, and it's got a lazy river that's so lazy they actually had to have 2 of them. So I'm gonna grab a snack and let's go check out Sunfield. That's amazing. That is so good, it's like heaven. All right, we made it to Sunfield. We just went about a mile down the road on Main Street, and we have found one of the biggest master plan communities south of Austin. The reason why people are moving here is because they've got some amazing amenities to tap into. The HOA fees here are about $66 a month, and for that you can get access to 2 lazy rivers. One of the newest ones is right behind me, and there are people on it in tubes floating around. So that is so cool to see that happening here. Not only that, but they've got a lap pool, they've got 2 splash pads, a dog park, and miles of maintained trails in and around this community. So lots to get into, especially outdoor activities to have fun in. So if you're coming here and expecting to just live your happy, secluded life inside your home, you are really gonna be missing the mark. And not only are the amenities amazing, top-notch, but they also have some really cool events that they put on. Things like the outdoor concert series that they have in the summer. They also do market days. Sunfield is almost like its own town. They even have their own on-site elementary school. They've been building in Sunfield since 2013, so there are a lot of resale opportunities, but currently there are 7 builders that are building new construction homes. We are heading over to David Weekley to check out one of their model homes today so that you can get an idea of what type of home you can find here in Sunfield. Here we are in the David Weekley model home. This is the countryside floor plan. And fun fact, this home is currently for sale right now. So it is on the market. You can purchase this home today, which is rare. Normally you don't have an opportunity to buy the model home. So that's really special because there are a ton of upgrades in this home, like this beautiful farmhouse sink and these cafe appliances. They all match. They're the really cool, like ivory, matte ivory with the rose gold accents on them that are so cool. David Weekley has been building homes for over 45 years, so they definitely have their system down. I've had the pleasure of working with them in the past, and I love how they have more warranties than other builders do. That gives me the peace of mind knowing that my clients, when they're building with David Weekley, they're gonna have some extra protections, and that puts their mind at ease as well as mine. I'm here in the primary bedroom. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It's just over 2,000 square feet. This is the model, so it has a lot of really cool features that you won't see come standard in the home. Things like this awesome barn door here in the primary bedroom, leading to the primary bathroom, where you're gonna find what David Weekley calls the super shower. And if you're building a home like this from the ground up, definitely consider a shower like this because they are really, really popular and just huge and over the top and really fun. So let's head up to the front of the home and check out some of those secondary bedrooms. David Weekley is offering a lot of incentives, 50% off of design incentives. And if you're curious about all the details, because they do change often, just reach out to us and we will break those down for you. Here we are at the flex space. It's located at the front of the home. You can turn this space into a study or a fourth bedroom if you want to. So that's neat if you build this from the ground up. Here's another bedroom at the front of the home, and it's nice size. You can see that there's a queen size bed here, and across the street, they're actually building the newest model home. David Weekley has a new one coming out. It's not ready to look at now, but hit that subscribe button because we will be out here as soon as the paint dries. And then this is another bedroom at the front of the home. This room, David Weekley is using to kind of show their building process and how they stack up against other builders, which is fun, but normally this would be a living space and not a place where all these schematics and dioramas are. So across the hallway, this is this is a full bathroom here with some cool design tile. Another thing that I like about David Weekley is that they have really fun design options, like really cool artsy tiles to choose from. You can see that here in the laundry room located next to the 2 bedrooms up at the front is really convenient, because if I'm thinking about who's producing the most laundry, it's the kids. It's the kids 100%. So let's head through the home again out and check out that back patio. Here we go. They've got a beautiful sliding glass door. It lets in so much natural light. This is almost like a floor to ceiling sliding glass door, which is beautiful. And then here we are outside in the back patio area. They've got this great covered space with a fan and a little pergola here. I can hear some kids splashing around in that lazy river. So if you choose to purchase this home, you've got to be okay with the sound of laughter in the background. But there's some beautiful landscaped trees. I mean, this is a great opportunity and I can't expect it to last long. So if you've watched up until now and you're still wondering if Sunfield is a good community for you, reach out to me, book a home consultation. We'll go through all of your wants and needs and make sure that this is the right community for you. But let's keep this Buda tour on the tracks and get out of here. I'm back downtown in the heart of Downtown Buda, in what I'm calling the Strip. It is a strip of historical buildings that have been renovated, like places like the one behind me, which is the Meridian Cafe, where they've got a cocktail bar, an organic market, and the Teal House bakery shop. They have live music in here, and it is so much fun. Definitely a place to check out. Now, on the far end of the strip, that's where you're gonna find what they call the Silos. The Silos is an outdoor music venue. They've also got some really good restaurants down there. My girlfriends and I like to hit up Mud Bugs at least once a month. And I'm just telling you, they have a very tasty espresso martini. So sorry for letting that news out of the bag. Now, if you think about the other side of the strip, that is where you'll find City Park. And City Park has a beautiful outdoor amphitheater that brings things like musicals. Right now, they have Into the Woods. It's like a Cinderella story going on. So if you're in town, go check that out. They've also got a splash pad because it's so hot. Let's be honest, it's hard to get out and enjoy a park unless there's a water feature. So they've got that at the end of the street. But let's talk about what you guys are gonna need in your day-to-day living. If you go closer to I-35, that's where you're gonna find your H-E-B grocery. They've also got what's called Cabela's. It's this huge sports outfitting store. And my family actually uses it as the free local aquarium because they've got some beautiful fish you can go check out. They've got some amazing taxidermied animals that you can look at from all over the country. It's actually it's almost like a museum. So Cabela's, it even has its own street named after it. It's very easy to find. Now let's go check out another new construction neighborhood that's just a mile and a half down the street. It's built by Milestone Community Builders. It's called Pimmen. And this new construction community is so new that I'm not even sure they have a model home built for us to tour. But we're gonna go check that out and see what we can find. So it's exactly what we suspected. This community is so new that they don't even have one home for us to tour today. But I'm gonna do my best to describe what this beautiful Pimmen neighborhood is going to look like. We are surrounded by 775 acres of beautiful Texas hill country. You can see behind me, there are some bonsai-esque 100-year-plus old oak trees. They are sprinkled in and throughout this whole community, and they do plan on keeping a lot of those around. Not only that, but for $60 HOA fee, you have access to maintained walking trails, beautiful pools. But if that's not enough for you, don't forget that Downtown Buda is just a 4-minute drive down the road. The only thing that I could find that was negative about this community is that the tax rate here is a little higher than normal at 2.85%. And that includes a PID, or a Public Improvement District tax, that will stay on this property for quite some time. So definitely make sure you're aware of that when you're figuring out your monthly budget. If you need help, reach out to us. I would be happy to break it down for you guys. But I think that overall, this Pimmen neighborhood is going to be a 5-star, beautiful choice for buyers wanting to come to Buda. And that's because it's got great amenities and the location is, you can't get better than this. So now let's head over to the east side of Buda. We'll be checking out another Milestone built community. It's Porter Country, and I know there will be a lot of homes for us to tour because they've been building there for a couple of years now. So let's go check it out. We made it to Porter Country, and there are homes for us to see today. So we'll pop in one and take a look in a minute. But first, let's talk a little bit about this community. Porter Country is 100% built by Milestone Community Builders. They've been building here for 2 years. And quick story time, I was actually here 2 years ago. And there was nothing here at that time. My clients and I were just looking around at a dirt lot. So kind of similar to Pimmen earlier. It's amazing what they've done in that 2-year span. They're almost halfway built out, and they plan on having 900 homes upon completion. They've got a beautiful amenity center with a sparkling pool that is set to open next month, in the month of August. So it's a great time to get into Porter Country and start enjoying those amenities. Another thing about this community is that it's zoned to Hayes Consolidated Independent School District. It's zoned to Pfluger Elementary, which is right outside of the community. It's rated 8 out of 10 on greatschools.com, so it's a really good choice for families if you've got school-aged kids. There's also a tuition-free charter school down the street, about 1.5 miles. That school goes from kindergarten to 10th grade, and it is called Valor. So there's also that to look forward to if you have kids and living in this community. Here, Milestone offers about 20 different floor plans on 40-foot and 50-foot lots. The starting price for homes in this neighborhood is $285, and it just goes up from there. Anyway, let's take a look at what this beautiful home is right here. I'm super excited to go in there. Let's take a look. This is the Pearl floor plan. It's 2,055 square feet, and this one is showing as a 4-bedroom home. This bedroom down on the main floor could be a study, but this one has been finished out like a bedroom. There is a full bath right in here, and I am just like going crazy for this beautiful beveled artistic tile. It's so awesome. I mean, it just shows you like some of the upgrades that you can get if you build from the ground up. I also love that window up there. I just my next home, one of the criteria, I will not buy it if it doesn't have a window in the bathroom. Do you agree with me? What do you think about windows and bathrooms? I just feel like I need some natural light so I can put on my makeup in the morning. I'm here in the kitchen. They've got a great island. I love these beautiful cabinets. They're like 42-inch cabinets according to the sales rep, and they're a beautiful buckskin color. And this whole open concept living space is just, there's a really great flow here. Milestone has made some changes with what comes standard in a home, and they've raised the roof. They've literally raised the ceiling height standard. So it feels so much bigger here. I've walked a Pearl floor plan before, and this one definitely feels elevated to me. They're considering this home as a rear loading home. That means that the garage is actually in the back of the home, which is a little bit different here in Texas, and especially in these master plan suburb communities. You will find that that's kind of rare. Usually you have a garage right in front, and I've always had mixed feelings about that because maybe it's not as convenient, but I just think the look of the home is so much more inviting when it doesn't have that big honking rectangle right in front. Let me know what you think. What's your garage preference? As soon as you reach the top of the stairs, you're greeted with a laundry. Very convenient. They've got some cabinets up there and a beautiful light coming through this window at the top of the stairs. I love that. So up here, we've got 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths. So let's check out one of these secondary bedrooms. This one's set up like a music area. It's got some guitars in here, but something that I've noticed about these upstairs bedrooms is that every one has 3 windows. So that's pretty special. Usually I'll see like 1 or 2, but there's so much natural light here, and there's a lot of beauty outside of these windows. There's a beautiful retention pond, which might not sound so romantic, but let's get some drone footage in there of that beautiful water element in the middle of that thing. It's gorgeous. It is giving really romantic vibes on that. Speaking of romantic vibes, just check out this linen closet. Perfect for all your linen needs. And we've made our way to the primary bedroom. There's a lot of space here. They've got a king-size bed, 2 nightstands with plenty of room, a bench, and a dresser. So everything that you need in a primary bedroom. And this primary bathroom is insane. It's got some beautiful cabinets and a beautiful window. And the ceiling height in here is really, really nice. I love how they did that. It really makes it feel like just an elevated home. Nice walk-in closet, plenty of space. I'll get all the way in here. I won't be lazy, I'll show you. Look at all this space. I mean, I am so shocked at how many of my clients are so picky about the size of their primary closet. So that one might be a little smaller than my clients would like, but what do you think? I think it's plenty of space. I'm a fan for having, you know, your 3 favorite outfits that you wear. It just takes the guesswork out of things, am I right? Well, all in all, I really love Porter Country. This is a great neighborhood. I love the homes, everything. The only thing that I will sadly say about this neighborhood is that it does have a 3% tax rate. But the only thing that I can say to make that feel better is that the home prices here are a lot lower than some other neighborhoods. So it kind of evens out your monthly payment. Let's head out this sliding glass door and check out the back patio. There's room for a grill and a little cafe table. And if this was your home, there would be a privacy fence here, giving you a little bit of extra privacy. I don't know why I said that twice. Thanks for joining me on another Texas home tour, guys. If you're interested in calling the beautiful Buda your home, then reach out to me. Let's talk. I want to make sure that you get to the community of your dreams. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on a tour, and we'll see you on the next one.